Let's meet your first squad.
Oh my god,
It's
you're
Team
insane. Which team did you vote for? Which team did you vote for?
Team Finland coming into
You
the
should
third
vote.
place.
Dude, Waleed is sitting on 1.4 million channel
but
points,
they had
chat.
so much fight and spirit in that matchup. Almost reverse sweeping Saudi Arabia. So many
Okay, come on,
standout
Finland.
players from this team this tournament. Cloud has had a phenomenal May so far this tournament. And
We're getting excited. I think this
match
match I don't think is going to be as good as probably the other matches though. I don't know. I think the other matches that went 5-5 is going to be good. This match, I don't know.
I hope it's another 5 matches. Just to
I bet you they're not really happy about playing for third.
No, they are not.
World champion squad.
I love his glasses,
in this
though.
lineup, someone they're looking to really set up for success in a match like this, and if they need it, of course, they got Fearless, they got Finn waiting in the wings, a bitter defeat at the hands of the team from China.
Wait, who do they have as their tank?
Fearless?
They're already all
Both
signed in
teams
and
eager
whatnot.
to take home that bronze
This is not the
medal.
finals,
Let's
chat. It's
see
Hanbin?
which one will come out on
Hanbin?
top. And here to take you through all the action are Lemon Kiwi and Necro.
I don't know what map
Thank
it
you
is,
so much, Zoe. It's the rematch of a lifetime. The script writes itself.
Wait a minute, Lemon Kiwi looking.
Versus
Look at
South
that. What the?
Korea.
Looking
Both
good with
these
that
teams got
vest.
out of
I
Finland was
know.
the first
Damn.
team. The proof was
The
that
jacket,
South Korea
clothes,
could
whatever.
beatable.
I'm not stylish,
This
bro.
might be a hot take, but I think Team Finland might
chat.
be able to get this
They
win.
literally just
They
wore what it, like, wears
made
on stream.
that match
Like,
in the
all
group
his shirts,
stage
I'm like, oh, it's
incredibly
just a stream
close,
shirt.
incredibly
Guess what shirt I'm wearing under this?
competitive, And
Nothing.
the lot, like it was
I'm wearing a
winnable.
shirt
it
under
was
this.
winnable
Oh.
when we took a
Your
look
other-
at that
the
third
third
and final
McLaren
match
shirt?
that they played in the group stage.
I was
That
like, 'cause I
Flashpoint
see
could
McLaren
not have
number
been
1 and
closer.
McLaren number
It was
2.
No.
But Finland,
Oh,
they
that's so
always
funny.
get close. Their middle name is almost. They almost reverse swept KSA. Finland almost beat South Korea. They haven't done it yet. And this match is for a seat in
Okay,
the
I wanna see
Big
this.
Three, for that share of
80% on Korea,
$500,000
20% on
prize pool
Finland.
that is still
Damn.
growing. One of the most that World Cup
last time there was a
Overwatch has
match
ever
like that, it was
seen.
one fight
There's so much
turn,
on the
so-
line, pride,
Don't
and
count
how
Finland
you
out.
bounced back from
You
your
guys will
loss
say
in the
Finland
semifinal.
wins? Bro, my
Both of them had such
roommate is
close
snoring so loud.
losses,
Yo,
right?
slap
Like
your
South
roommate, bro.
Korea
Tell him
was
to get
also
hype.
a
This is the
5-match
fucking Overwatch
match.
League,
Finland
Overwatch World
just
Cup,
came off
Overwatch
of the
League.
back of a
League,
five-match
I'm so used to saying that.
I know.
But the biggest key to this one in particular is how these two Sigmas are going to match up against each other. When they played in the group stage, it was all about the Sigma versus Sigma and what happened in the DPS lineup. But
Oh,
South
yeah, I was about to
Korea
say.
has shown us that they are more
I was about to say,
willing
yeah, Korea
switch
likes to play
different
the
types
Winston, but
of
now Finland, he's playing
compositions.
Finland.
Bronze medal on the line. Their
Well, I
doors
think
are open
it's all
on
map
our beaches
dependent.
of Samoa.
Yeah, I think it's
map
map
Finland played a
dependent.
lot of Mason, but they got a match.
Okay, chat.
Fire
Korea
with
against
fire
Finland.
with Sana on
I
the
think
Sojourn
Korea's gonna win
against
this, so I'm
Flip.
gonna go with Team
This
Finland
is
just
a
because I want to
tough
root for the
task.
underdog.
Already on top of this bridge is Finland. These charge
Even though I
shots
think
from
Lip
these
is just gonna
Sojourns are
destroy.
What's really gonna break open this battle.
That's gonna lip
As
all over
Finland
them.
respecting that space, Sana
Flipping around.
sliding to the corner. Lip knows that cooldown is
go
out,
take her mic,
but
bro.
neither Sojourn is really gonna
Yeah,
want to
he
be
will.
aggressive and push past this kind of middle point. Speaking of that point, it is unlocked, but both teams are prioritizing the fight. Actually, this May of Cloud will be able to ice block if he gets into any trouble while capturing this point, and he'll do so for free. South Korea prioritizing the fight, and they are winning it.
Even though Team Finland were able to capture the objective first, they're not going to walk away with that much percentage. South Korea, they did play that patient game. They cared more about making sure that they had the first pick, that they were going to start
Yeah, I
beating
think
Finland
playing
in terms
for
of
the
this
team
ultimate
white-
charge.
Wait, is that
And South
bug?
Korea are
No,
trying to
sorry.
push the tempo.
I think playing
they
for the
want
team
to
win
meet Finland at their
rather than the
spot.
point.
Look at all this poke damage.
Sure, they got
that they're going to
13%,
be
but,
getting
like,
down onto
you
the team,
lost
and
the
she was
fight,
able
you're
to get
gonna
out of
lose
there
more percentage.
without any problems. And now South Korea
13
have
is
a
my
lot
favorite
to work
number.
with. Like, we're looking at Fielder right now, and even Sparkle too, with the photon barrier.
Finland have to be
mean,
careful
you
if
are
they
older
drop
than me,
Cloud
so I
to
guess
count
you
the
can't
points.
answer.
South Korea will take the
You
fight
got
without
40
them.
years on me.
And a 5v4 that will favor South Korea. Ant Matrix, Fielder wants to draw them into a lane, preferably
I
at the
think-
top of this bridge. Finland are exposing themselves.
I think I
as
asked
they go
this
towards
yesterday.
the point.
Chat,
It's on the both sides.
does
Joe
any other
on
Blizzard
Cloud.
game at
And he gets
BlizzCon
punished
have, like,
for
a
it.
World Cup?
South Korea just play off the Ant
Because I feel like
Matrix,
more
and Finland can't
games should,
contest
like,
it.
have World
So
Cups.
South
It's so
Korea
fucking
keep
cool.
the points, and man, they're hunting for more. This will generate them a ton of ultimates that they can keep protecting the
Earth
hard.
Stomp.
Masa tries to get away as well.
We're not-
Will be
we're not
able to
talking
get
about
out with
a
his
tournament.
life,
We're talking
but
about a
what
World
did Team
Cup.
Finland really have to show for it right now?
Starcraft,
South
okay.
Korea,
Yeah,
they
Starcraft
are in the
is a
driver's seat for this match, and especially looking at the Sigma duel.
Wow, PvP
Honda's
does,
winning
that's
it
cool.
Right now.
I think
A lot
I
of
think
that
World
off
Cups
the
are
back
cool.
of Sparkle.
Bringing,
with
like,
that Symmetra, able to help
communities together and
maneuver this
countries,
team
like,
around
you know,
the point
having, like,
way
their players play
faster. And you
against each
look
other
at
is
this
just
open
cool.
territory, and
Having
you
to
look at
represent
that
your
Symmetra as a
country.
huge boon
Plus,
to
it's
the
some
team.
insane cool matches.
Finland are just trying to stabilize. Vestola's grasp is out. He doesn't have a shield, but he has one thing, and that's a flux, and Sparkle will protect his team from any follow-up damage with the photon barrier. But Sana still rings true, and against the rest of South Korea, Finland are on top. They will be getting the point back.
There you
but
go,
there's
there
one
you
gap
go.
in the score to close.
Wait, didn't Finland almost beat
77%,
Korea?
though, that is a percentage that Team Finland
Weren't they in the same bracket? They were in the same bracket, right, chat?
It's not even
Six
last
Sweater,
by
thank you.
territory yet, so
This
if
is
they
going to be a
lose
good
control of the
matchup,
point,
actually.
they can come
I
back
like
in,
this.
so
I want
Team
Finland to
need
win
be
because Korea beat them the
aware of
first
their
time.
ultimate
I think that would be
economy
pretty cool.
So that they can actually come back in and have that extra recontest
Yeah, they were
potential.
1
But
point
ideally,
off in
they just win here.
Flashpoint to win.
Hanbin fluxes too, but because of the roof, he can't really land any damage on him. So he redirects his attention to Cloud, forces the ice block, and it's the overclocks that will make a
Nice haircut.
difference. Sana removes 3!
Huh?
And South Korea,
Yeah.
Liv never even had a chance to match that. So Finland will take back the
When
lead
I
shortly.
do my
That
face
does
cam
mean that Lip gets
like
to come
that,
back
you're
into
just gonna
this
see
with the
like head.
overclock, and so with those sight lines, you're hoping that you're
forehead,
going to be able
all
to
skin.
land some of those shots
Nothing up
to
there.
be able to get South Korea back into
Just
this
kidding,
one.
Shadia's
But
hair.
pay attention to the sound barriers.
A lot of people
Q
said
and
that,
Masa are
Yeah.
both ready to
I
let
swear,
that
it's the
rip.
lighting in your
And
room or something.
whether or not you're going to get that first, it's
I met
all
someone
about the
today,
sound
they were
barrier
like, yeah,
that's
you have more
last.
hair than in
Yeah, it
person.
might be a good idea for Masa to pop that in response to the Lip overclock, and that is exactly the response that Finland needed. They'll bring the speed. They're pushing South Korea back into the building, where they just fire back with the Amp Matrix. Finland respect that space. They're also
What he's
at
typing in
90+%. This is last fight territory for Beach of for Samoa. Here is the flux from Vestola, waiting for Hanbin to be as low as he can, and he's gone.
Oh, they might get it.
They'll take
Finland
the
might take the
teleporters
first
to save,
map.
actually to get behind
Well, first round.
Finland, who focus their attention forward, and it's successful. A 99%.
Oh my
Nice
God.
rock, holy shit.
Can't even jump away.
Yeah.
100 to 77
No
goes to
way,
Finland.
no way.
That accretion
Vestola
at the
is
end there.
literally
Vestola's
like the best
disgusting.
Sigma.
You
The
have to be
best-
so
I think
predictive with a
the
shot
best
like
Sigma
that, but
so
it's
far.
It's
about
crazy how he's always in my
that
ranked games,
stun.
never in voice chat, and he's
There was
trolling.
no coming back from
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And I'm
Is
watching him here do this,
sadly
but why can't he do
putting
this in my
a
ranked
lip
games?
on his back.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's going to be on
Chills.
the point.
Pretty sure I
Samoa,
played with
all
Vestola
of these
in some of those,
different
like,
points of the
pug-
map play
pro-
so
like pro
differently
pugs,
just based on the
through
architecture.
beta.
Now you've got the
And I
central
just,
point to
like,
play
I'm
around.
pretty
You're going
sure I
to
was
see a
trolling,
lot of
like,
teams
I'm not
try to come
there's-
at this
that
much like
seems
you
like
would
on-
City Center.
You know,
Point, yeah,
So,
on point for you.
South
Yeah,
Korea.
just throwing.
Let's see if they're able to get back into this one. It was a close
I did my best.
race to start. South Korea sadly just lost that advantage, and Symmetra, you're gonna have to see if that's gonna work out again, but it's a difference this time. We're gonna see South Korea actually stick on the Symmetra, but this time it's gonna be Lip taking up that role with Sparkle on the May. So a little bit of a different look here.
And they're copying that style from Finland against that in that match against KSA.
Oh, wow.
The whole win
They
condition
switched,
from South
Sparkle-
Korea
I mean,
is to
no,
teleport
Sparkle
on
Lip,
top
yeah.
of Finland. But because Masa's on Lucio,
Sparkle was
he
playing
can help
the
Finland
Sim.
disengage and keep that distance to buy
but
time
they
and
weren't
space
playing
for
May.
Sana
Were
to
they?
fire through the
Yeah.
hearts of South Korea. Finland had the middle of the map, but now they're locked in by that Sparkle May wall, and it hurts. Great commitment out of South Korea. Their focus fire
Definitely looking
on
better.
those isolated targets of Finland helps them win fight one.
That May proving to be such a big difference in this point in particular, that May really helps to shape the architecture of the map in your favor. So Sparkle can help put up those walls. You said isolate a target, make sure that somebody is caught out of position and just try to capitalize on that. South
I
Korea
don't think we
giving up
see a
a
lot
lot
of
space here,
Ramattra.
wanna try
This
to
is
get
the first
that
time
poke,
I've
but
seen
they know
Ramattra.
they need to
I
cut
just realized he was
backwards
on
so they don't
Ramattra.
just fall to Vestola in the front line.
Very
I
interesting.
feel like we haven't seen a lot of Ramattra at the World Cup. Vestola ready to throw
they
some
just said that.
punches. They have an isolation wall on the Hanbin, and Sparkle protects them with his own. And it's a ring around the Rosie, but Vestola has to block the damage from the Matrix of Fielder, and the flux.
Nice dodge by Vistola. Walk a little forward, walk a little back.
From Masa brings Finland back on their feet. But they don't have any more ultimate options. South Korea can play off the photon barrier. But as they step past it, Sauna strikes through, and Finland take back the point.
So interesting to see the Ramatra here too, because, well, maybe you just need the sound barrier to put that extra on the top. What in the world?
Wait, did they say Finland takes back the point?
But South Korea were able to get a double kill to even things
It really
up.
looked like
And
Finland was
now
winning that fight.
It's a 3 versus
Yeah,
3 with
I don't know.
reinforcements
Korea
actually
looked like they were
coming
winning
out
that fight.
very quickly thanks to these Lucios.
It looked like they were
And
the
overclock gets
champion.
the shots he needs for Finland
Now
to
they have
now
the point.
actually win the fight.
What a great stall from South Korea. Yes, they expended ultimates there, but with the primary goal of getting even more percentage down. So they walk away with 72% capture progress on this next objective, but Team Finland take back control. Vestola now, let's talk about that Ramatra choice, because how does the Annihilation come into play
she
here?
wants to go to the bathroom.
Vestola gets a chance to walk past
headset.
the Sigma Shield. That's really what Vestola wants to do, is get up close and personal in South Korea's face, try to lock down some of these more self-sustaining targets like Sparkle on the May.
Oh, the Matrix from Finland helps Vestola, the May wall, to guarantee those kills on the South Korea Cloud. His opposition of
We have
Sparkle.
Waleed back, chat. We have Waleed back. Thank
South
God, bro.
Korea
Jesus
can't
Christ.
flip
Meg
this
was here.
one.
No, I'm joking.
But Finland
Meg's
still
fine.
have to catch up to the lead. 72% is a good start for South Korea.
Yeah, Finland are going to be able to match that really quickly here, and now we maybe get a chance to see what this Annihilation is going to be all about in this particular matchup.
I think Korea is favored to win this, but I want Finland to win. I really want actually this. If this goes to a map 5, I will be happy.
Yeah, the game's really close today.
I do want Finland to win because Korea beat them already.
Oh, he saw the Matrix and
Finland
got out of
almost won
dodge.
last
Doesn't
time.
want
Yeah, they
any
almost
left
won, but they
South
didn't.
Korea.
So let's see if it's
Dance
better
around
this
it,
time.
to their half, and now the photon barrier to divide the fight in half, and it's the Sauna overclock at an off angle, but his tank is in trouble. Vestola is able to block and take a lot of pressure very well. South Korea now have to deal with the blizzard from Cloud. It doesn't freeze anyone, but Liv shot down by Sauna, and Finland only have a
they got the
small
first pick.
advantage, and it's not
Also
over yet
beat
if you're
Ramble.
South Korea.
Yeah, Ramble beat Window.
Hanbin is isolated, and Chio pops a sound barrier to try and run.
Wow, bro. Finland is coming up the fucking play, bro.
They're farming.
They're farming Cloud.
Teams at the World Cup in South Korea fall. Map number 1. Go.
Wait a minute, chat. Yo, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
They also just play together
Going
so
to the bathroom.
well
Going
as a
pee is not.
team.
If I drink water, I'm
Same
not doing
thing
anything.
we
I'm not
said
walking
about
around. I'm not
South
working
Korea,
out, bro.
because
And you just
players-
gotta go. I'm not doing
Oh,
anything.
when tiles
It just
together.
goes right through.
They are familiar
There's
with
nothing
each
wrong
other.
with that.
They
Why did
know
this guy
their
just say I
play
shit
styles
4
and their
times a day? I don't think that's
tendencies.
good.
And that is something
I
that is
don't-
going to be
I don't think that's
so
good, bro.
critical to be able to
not
get
normal.
the Sigma composition to work. But Hanbin right now
What is this
gonna
guy
be
saying,
comfortable
bro?
on this defense to run the Sigma with Lip and Sparkle.
Oh my
To
God.
bring up that
Here
DPS
we
lineup with the
go.
Sojourn and
Yeah,
the
look
Symmetra.
at the game,
that
man.
was close.
Why is it still delayed?
Cloud, if he had gotten a pick there with the Widowmaker, would have opened things up so quickly.
delayed
But
for you?
look at this. They don't want to
Oh,
play
yeah,
the
it is.
mirror. It's going to be on Team Finland to actually switch things up. Vestola thinking about the Ramatra, but they might be thinking twice about it.
We need a huddle before the map starts. You need a Symmetra, I think,
That's
to move
30
this
seconds off the clock.
Yeah, you need a
I
Symmetra
don't
to
like
move this
seeing
Ramatra
Sim
around. It
being
is so vulnerable to
I
poke.
hate-
Even
you
when
know
there's
what?
a
They should
shield,
just
you
nerf
can't
Sim.
keep- You can't
What are your
keep
thoughts on
moving
that,
it like
chat?
a Sigma shield. So Vestola knows
I think
this is a
Sim
more
is a character
flexible
that should not be
option,
in meta.
At least on attack. So Finland move their way. They don't have a
still has,
Symmetra
like,
to help this
225
push, so it's
HP,
all about how
200.
long this
Yeah, I
shield
think.
of
Wait, does she
Vestola
have 225?
lasts.
No.
As
They
Finland
nerfed
make
it.
their way to the left,
she's-
South Korea will
200.
counter-rotate.
They're
Lip
playing
is
on
on his
225
high
now.
ground.
They're
So
on the
it's
last
Sauna
patch.
versus Lip.
They're
South
not on the
Korea
current
come up
patch.
from behind, and Finland are getting choked from all angles. And Lip gets a headshot onto Cloud. South Korea are up by 2. And Finland might have to rethink this one.
Gonna have to take the rotation just a little bit more carefully.
She still does
When you
100
have
damage
the
to right
Sojourn
click,
on
I'm pretty
both
sure. That's what
sides,
they
one of
need
the
to
things that
nerf.
becomes
That's
even
what's
more
broken.
important for these Sigmas
One
to keep in
random right
mind
click.
is their shield placement. You don't want to leave yourself vulnerable on one side and You might not even want to run the Sojourn at all. Finland's gonna opt for the Symmetra pick instead, because that was one of the keys to success playing against Saudi Arabia when they had the teleporter to be able to help them make these rotations faster.
Yeah, Finland were just sitting ducks in the middle of the map. South Korea had all the speed and options to get around. Finland overwhelmed the high ground. Lift is gone. But not dead yet. And even with the Matrix, South Korea didn't manage to get away.
There's no way this works, right?
And Finland are harassing and threatening the point, but didn't manage to capture that
Probably
first
gonna
take. Wait for
put a
their
window on the high
cooldown,
ground
but they
here,
walk into a 3-man flux and a Hanbin! And the kills go the way of the defense, with Finland's time bank cut in
We don't
half.
even need any ults.
Finland are just trying to get their bearings in this matchup right now. Because as it stands, South Korea has a great handle on how they want to play this defense. As you said, this is their territory. This is a map that South Korea has been very, very good at throughout the entirety of the Overwatch World Cup. And what is this?
Do they get out? Shio tried to speed them out, but
They
Hanbin
do.
was frozen, but they managed to heal Hanbin back up to full. So Cloud tried to make a play while South Korea were overextended, and it doesn't pay off.
Liv with that execution was able to help Team Korea to be able to get back away from that situation, and now they get a chance to set up on the defense again. They're a full team of 5. Finland are looking at a 1-minute time to try to crack open this first point.
It's freezing in here. Why
But
didn't you buy
Lips not having any
Overwatch
of it
on the
right
sweater
now.
with the Mercy thing?
He got so close.
That's a big flux.
Jump from Finland. The flux is plan B. How does Liv keep living?
No way, no way, you didn't get that.
Didn't even hit the sound barrier.
No
from
way,
Shio
Liv
saves it.
lived.
South Korea
missed the
in a
last
4 versus
shot.
3. As Finland gather their second tick, Lip waits on the high ground. Hanbin wants to contest, denies a second tick, and you can always depend on Lip to turn the fight when he has the time to poke down Finland. And they only have less than 30 seconds.
Nobody can get picked here. Nobody can get picked, but Lip is looking for it. So everybody on Finland is going to have to play together as a team. Sauna's going to switch off of the Symmetra to go back to the Sojourn, because you need some amount of firepower to deal with that long-range damage that Lip is providing. And he has an overclock.
Finland, yeah, they're just a South Korean disengage is too strong. And Lip too. He gets the first pick, and Cloud, as soon as he's out of ice block, yes, the sound barrier, the dodge on the accretion. Hanbin, it's him. And South Korea.
Damn,
will hold
Korea
Finland
with the
at bay,
fucking
denying
bullhold,
the
bro.
second tick and
Nice.
making this winnable.
They should be happy. What are they
First
happy?
point captured.
You full
All that
health.
Finland could
So
walk away
happy.
with during that attack push. It's going to be really difficult for Finland to get, dare I say,
It's
a
not
fuller
over till it's
hold
over.
I forgot,
on
I'm
this
Korea.
point. Because there's so little room for error.
Not you.
You have a 4-minute time bank to work with if you're South
But if
Korea.
you- that,
Typically, that
then
gives you
me-
about 2 full
Listen, it's
rotations of
simple.
ultimates.
All you have to do is one
And if
answer,
Liv is going to
and
continue to
have-
pop off like that, it's going to be very difficult for Team Finland to keep themselves alive in this moment. So I'd love to see what kind of DPS choices they decide to make, whether or not they want to commit to something like the Sojourn as well. Because they get one
Wait, so
shot
if they
at
win this, they go to finals,
Finland
right?
just looked so unsure.
No,
for
stop
a team
baiting, bro.
that
You're a
capped
bot.
with over a minute against the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Finland, when they played in that match, they
I
were
gotta go to the
decisive on their
bathroom.
rotations. They depended on the Mace
Let's just
Sim.
leave the
But the
stream here.
difference between
Yeah.
Jose and
Well,
South
they always
Korea
told us to stop
was
talking.
South
They can watch by
Korea
themselves.
are so quick to disengage every time they teleported in.
Yes.
South Korea
Two
were
people
gone.
from the
You
crowd
never
just
really
come up
got
here
a
and take
pick.
over my stream.
And if you're not able to get the surprise
Make it like
factor
a
off the
giveaway.
Sim May, you're
My
missing out on the
stream.
DPS, you're missing out on the poke. And Cloud has been usually good on that on the May, but he's also not a Sojourn. Sometimes he can put on a Sojourn
Yeah, where's
performance,
May?
but you're going up against
She went to
Lip,
the bathroom.
who is insane.
The disengage from South Korea is exemplary of their amazing communication as a team. We've all heard some of their team comms just after their matches, and they're just so on point. They're so together. But this is where it starts for Team Finland. They need to keep getting these picks, because this is what happened to them. If you're able to just keep getting pick after pick, South Korea, they don't want to go in with a 4v5.
The charged secondary fire of a Symmetra is severely underrated. It is very scary at range. Just any additional damage after that is a pick. Finland on the high ground. Not too much time has gone for South Korea. I mean, Finland got away with a huddle. Here's the teleporter from Finland to disengage back towards the point. South Korea on the left. They won't have their teleporter for a few more seconds, but they'll want to access Finland before they drum up a teleporter plan. And Lip can get a first pick. He got sights onto Mickey, who had to turn around and get shelter behind Vestola. Now South Korea, okay, Hanmin gets booped down. That's an important play by Masa. Ant Matrix almost online. This could be what defines the fight.
Mortality Field is out though, so that's going to be a skill off of Finland's plate. And this might be the time for Fielder to strike, as that amplification matrix is coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because team fights last a little longer. Let's not go in there and just not in voice chat die and then blame your teammates.
Oh.
They have to deal with the damage.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
And Mickey is gone, and he knows how impactful his death is when the limited heals.
Oh, he's still alive. Yeah, I thought so too, but he just got beat.
South Korea flucks them off.
I don't even think it matters.
And that'll at least be a first take.
Hey,
is
there you go.
Finland able to
1-1.
recontest? Masa's just respawning now. The answer is no. South Korea
1-1. Nice,
tie the series
nice.
1-1.
Is that well
Really
lead?
could.
Yes.
South Korea were
No, it's
playing a little bit more passive
Yeah.
in
Did
that
KSA
first
play
map,
China
but
yet?
that's
After.
really where they started to up the tempo. But a lot of that was off the back of Lip playing the Sojourn, is using those long sight lines to his advantage, making sure he was getting first picks with the Sojourn, but here we are on market.
All right, Finland.
They're always recording.
This is their high ground.
They're always
Moving them
recording.
back. I like that Masa's on off angle.
They're
As he
recording
crosses the
everyone's
road, he almost
reactions.
gets hit by the car. And Finland still trying to just disrupt the structure of South Korea. But now Finland a little bit
Oh, wait,
separated away from
sorry,
each other. South Korea getting their revenge.
Do you like
by
Flashpoint?
disrupting
Flashpoint?
the organization there. South
fine.
Korea already got a first pick.
I don't mind
and Mickey
it,
is
but
gone.
sometimes like you
So
win
this
2
is just
points
not
and then you
winnable
just
for
get
Finland.
rolled on the last 3.
Gotta go
and
back to
it's
spawn
depressing.
and
That's what
refigure out how
Finland
they're gonna
did,
try to attack
Korea
this
did
point,
against
because
Finland.
With it, South Korea is playing now.
So last time we watched this,
using the advantage.
oh, I don't think it was this map. It was the other one. That's probably why. Wait, no, it was probably Finland.
It's netting them
Finland went back to this map.
faster ultimate charge.
No, it's not this map. It
Lip is
was the
doing
other map.
amazing. I take a look at that.
It's
He's
like,
gonna
Oh,
throw
that's
out
what.
there
Okay,
basically
so
anything else
Finland
in the
played the
lobby.
other
Symmetric
Flashpoint.
turrets, especially when
Yeah,
you
and they got
are
reverse
playing
swept.
from a
Now they picked
defensive
this
side,
one because they
you get a
lost
chance
on
to
the
set
other
those
one.
up so that
But it looks like
Finland are
Korea's
just
doing really
walking
well.
right into them, get even
It's like,
more damage
old,
down
like,
on the
COD, when it
teams
used
off
to
the
be
top
like-
and
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
And
Matrix.
it used to be like
Still
2
wanna
to
put this
3.
on the high ground.
You
Do they
win
wanna
like
drop
2-0
it
on
low?
top, and then you
Yeah,
get
and
rolled
then
on the
you get-
last.
Usage
yeah.
out of it, but Finland are more decisive with their ultimates. South Korea TP behind them and drop the photon barrier and the Amp Matrix. And Finland had the sound barrier. They had ults of their own. But execution favors South Korea as they're seconds away from taking point 1.
They're definitely playing together as a team right now. You can tell how much more in focus South Korea are after that first map
Do you like
loss.
watching, like,
So
sig
that's going to be the
matchups?
first flashpoint of this map heading their
sig matchups?
direction.
I
Made a
prefer
chance
the
to see
Winston
where we're going
ones,
next.
to be honest with
It's
you.
going to be towards the
I kinda
bottom
like
of the map.
Sig.
We're going to head over to
like-
Gardens.
I think Sig
and this
is probably
where we
one
might
of the
even see
most
a clash
balanced tanks.
just early on, but not if South Korea can say
All the other
anything
tanks are
about
still
it.
trying to
Try
find
beat
their-
them to the
oh, it's a
punch,
little
use that
backwards.
symmetric teleporter and the amp it up
wall right.
to get
And
their
I
first
think
and
all the
play
other
from the
tanks are either
defensive
like really
position once
broken or
again.
really like
Being able to defend with this composition
not
is
broken.
such an
I think
advantage.
Winston's really good.
Finland are forced to play this corridor.
Winston is
So
annoying
it'll
when
be
like
Vestola that
he
can
never
make that
dies
call.
and then gets
He
primal
can poke his
non-stop,
head
and
out.
then
He's
you can
okay
just
to
never
take
kill him.
damage. That's what a tank does.
I bet
But he's
that's what
close to the
annoys me when I
flux.
play against
The
him.
photon barrier for Finland, once they take space, could be what helps them hold it. While Sparkle's still patient with the blizzard, but gets taken down before he can throw it out. And Finland with the
surprised it didn't
confidence
use the
behind the
mid-air.
flux, the sound barrier
Yeah, I don't think
to
anyone
to
was
bring
low.
South
That was a really
Korea
good,
back to their feet. Can South Korea
call
flip
it?
the 4v5?
Discipline.
Convince in trouble. What a manual from Cloud.
Or maybe they just
Finland
didn't
are
want
now
to use
playing
ults,
like
like,
the
yeah, I don't know.
Finland
No, but they
we
ended
know
up
and
using it.
love.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
take
thought it was,
control
like,
of
kinda-
Garden, and there you go. Now they get a chance to play from that defensive side. So Sana able to take full advantage of that, set up the turrets, has that photon barrier ready to go. And Team Finland, they don't even want to poke. I would be worried too if you're playing against somebody that has aim as good as Lip, as good as Sparkle. Might not want to push forward either, lest you potentially get staggered, and there you go. That might give an advantage to South Korea, but Team Finland back on point. Let's see what South Korea's got to give them.
Sparkle's waiting for the grasp out of Vestola, but as South Korea get close, the poke is too strong from Finland. The immediate amp matrix on one corner, the photon barrier to make sure that Finland can stay anchored on their feet. What timing from Finland
Blizzard.
as South Korea have one last chance. to fight through this because it's 90% and growing for Finland
with
a sound barrier ready to counter the Flux, to counter the Blizzard. How will Masa use this? Sparkle's in a corner. He got Maywalled. He's got Ice Block. The Blizzard has to come out now. And Lip passes back with the Photon Barrier, but South Korea gets the flip for free. As Sparkle doesn't want to over-invest, but still, South Korea don't have enough kills that this is guaranteed. Here is the Blizzard and the
Vestola. Oh, and he got Flux. Oh, he's gonna. He's still alive.
And this might be the nail in the coffin.
He lived? He lived all that, and they won the fight?
He's going to be able to finish up these final blows for Finland. Take back control
That's
of this point.
It's 1-1 now.
Can come back in for the recontest, and at 99%, this Flashpoint is theirs. We've tied it up here on Surasa. We're going to have to see where we go next. That was a heavy
Vestola is a monster. I mean, you also have to give credit to his healers for keeping him up during that whole fight.
No avail.
Healer.
Insane support.
Healer.
But the upper hand once
His
again,
healers kept him up, which were
Palace,
insane.
and
He has
South Korea have
a
lot
great
of ground
back
covered
line.
before they get there.
But that's what I like with
Is
Sig
it
matchups.
South
It's
Korea
like the
being
map also
uncomfortable in this
matters a lot.
composition?
Like the
Hanbin
lamp
is a
usage and all
star
that.
at coordinating this team. He is the leader South Korea need right now, and Sparkle has the Maywall behind Finland, and they break back in with the Flux.
That was clean.
It's going to be a quick cap for
Vestola.
them. Finland definitely back in peak form as we saw in their semifinal. South Korea, they've got to come back through this middle point.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ready. Take a look at how far forward they're
I wish
playing.
Finland won it all. They're
This is
playing
them
like
playing the
they're
poke game
a
here.
really
This
great
is what they're
team,
trying
and I
to
did not
take
expect them to
advantage
get
of
this
too.
far.
South
And
Korea like
you
to
know,
play
they've
this
been a
patient game.
lot
They
of
like
fun to
make sure
watch.
They're all together as a team.
Yeah, I don't think anyone expected them
I don't know
to
if
be
that teleporter did it go on the high ground with South Korea? Was it on the low? Well, Finland are low, but Masa tries to
did they
rally
drop
them
the
with the
window?
sound barrier. But Finland
no
walked
idea.
right into the
I don't think
Blizzard
he
from
meant to place it
Sparkle.
there.
Finland just can't seem to escape. South Korea finally got the jump
There you
on
go,
them,
Korea.
and they'll
There you
take
go.
the point back at around 60%.
Really good place for South Korea to be able to take that back as well. Still seeing the mirror match come through. Mickey thought about it. We almost saw the Moira come out there, but it is going to be the Batiste once again. Cloud takes a little bit of damage on the income here, but does he use this Blizzard? Finland has wanted to use these sometimes reactively, but he might just want to throw it out now.
Oh, Finland has South Korea right in their face, but the
I like how they
overwhelmed.
just
Mickey
keep
has his
inside
back
all
with
of
the
them.
immortality
Yeah.
field.
That
But
is
now
really
South
awesome.
Korea on the flank. Mickey and Masa are gone.
Lip.
Lip has the 3K.
TP's inside all of them and then just
The
gets out and
DPS of
kills 4
Symmetra,
after.
you have to mark her. You cannot let Lip go unnoticed.
You can, but Hanbin is in the front too, so where do you look if you're Team Finland? You've got threats
How much
all
damage does the
around
beam do?
you. And that's something
you know
that
off the
South
top of your
Korea
head?
has been really good
175?
at, is making sure they have multiple
Chat, how much does the level
angles
3
to be
beam
able
do?
to surround Team
think it's like-
Finland. It's also really
I think it's
hard to try to
175.
thrive in that
180
chaos.
max
South
damage.
Korea, they're working up to that
180
final
damage a second. That's
checkpoint.
crazy.
They only have 8
That's
more
what, like a
seconds on
second?
even as Team Finland have to come back into this one.
South Korea have the high ground and the amplification
microwave.
matrix from Fielder is popped, and Hanbin bullies
Wait.
Vestola 6 feet under.
Do the
And
turrets
Finland
also do more
just
damage when
hesitate
you're
on the
level 3?
ultimates. They're gonna bank them
No.
for the next point.
Does it
South
not?
Korea go to Surasa round point.
So there you go. It's going to be Palace off the table as well as Garden. So we have no choice except to go to this top part of the map. And it's still a race to get there. Take a look at this. You got the
game
teleporters
is
to try
close.
to make your way past this midpoint. But you might just take a fight here.
I think South Korea thought they were disorganized, and Vestola has to pull out the Flux to try and delay it. The sound bear from Chio to salvage this fight in a 4v5 scenario, and Vestola is saved by the Mickey Immortality Field. Does anyone else want to invest? That first fight of the point is so important.
Finland is rolling.
But Finland got them down, and they will win the first fight to catch.
You're not rolling hard
It's so
enough because
rare
they're
to
down
see a fight
1-2.
happen
No, but, like,
off
they take,
of
like,
a
3
flashpoint or
fights.
at least a surrounding area.
I think that's what
But when you see the enemy
Noxious
in
was
front of
saying
you,
yesterday.
you've got the gravitic flux and a tank that is as
Finland,
confident
actually,
as
I think
Vestola,
they have like the
you
best
go ahead
comp, I
and you
think,
take that
the best
fight.
team for this
and
comp.
now South Korea have to
Yeah,
come back
they
into
play
this
Sig a
one where
lot on
Finland,
that.
Yeah, and
they
they
still have
and
4
apparently
morals to
they
use, okay?
they
Like,
know
this is a fight that they
their
should
momentum.
win as long as they play their cards right.
South Korea trying to hold on to their half of this pie with the photon barrier. The ice ball from Cloud, right at the feet of that Sigma.
There you go. Oh, the healing, the healing. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Holy shit.
How does he live all that?
Bro, that's why, as a healer, you heal.
That
You
is
keep your
actually-
teammates
Bro.
up when you heal, and you win team fights because you're healing.
Bro, I thought it was going to go crazy because I saw they didn't have Lamp or B, and then you just see H3 doesn't go down when he's headshotting and non-stop.
how to cooperate.
That's what happens when you get healed.
That they're alternating
Support
through
is
their cooldowns,
insane.
so that
Healers
someone
are
like
insane.
Hotbin can get
Support
hard
is
pocket
Healers
in some of the
are insane.
hardest of times. The poor Team Finland also went down early in that fight. Had the sound barrier available, and that could have been really critical in a fight like that to help Team Finland stay in this. But South Korea are staring down the barrel of the last fight and taking this final flashpoint.
Hanbin, that's a huge grab flux. Masa with the sound barrier. What are they doing back here? He's booping. Masa's booping people
know about
out
that
of the
window.
M-Matrix from Fielder. The assassination on the Fielder and Sparkle. South Korea lose hold of the point right at the finish line to win the map. Finland survive.
I
Finland
mean,
are alive for now, but
Wait,
South
Life
Korea
Fever?
coming back
Oh,
with
never mind.
I saw Life
Dude.
Fever there for a second.
94%. If Finland loses one team fight,
here for
L.
South Korea, but Fielder and the Baptiste is going to just be a better choice for the team right now.
I'll probably go to the bathroom
Those
as well after
immortality
this
fields
next
have been
game, so I
so
can come back.
clutch for South Korea to survive, and especially when you take a look at the AoE healing that Baptiste can provide too. South Korea are a very hard team to take down right now.
Does Vistola get the grab flux before Chio gets the barrier online? Now it's too late. Chio will have a counter to this. Now the teleporter starts. South Korea teleport to the other side. The Chio sound barrier's early, and Vistola gets something out of his flux. It's up to the Cloud Blizzard, but he ice blocks early. He was low, and South Korea are locked in. And Finland only have a one-man advantage.
Oh my God, bro. Finland.
To the final point.
Finland.
Surasa.
Final point. Whoever wins this wins, chat.
Ruins is going to be the final
Well,
flashpoint
the map.
of this
That's a
map,
good
and
point.
everything is on the line here for
The map.
Team Finland.
Hey, you like my commentating?
They wanna
Whoever
get
wins
back to
this, chat,
one.
wins.
This was the map where they started
Did
a
you-
potential reverse sweep against Saudi Arabia,
Oh
and that's
my
when they
God.
started to get to peak form. They're getting there again. Now
Oh,
it's gonna
no, I
be
hope they don't die,
Sparkle's
because if they
turn
die,
to
they
use
won't
this
live.
Blizzard, and South Korea are going to try to come into
gotta sneeze.
the final flashpoint with the smallest
What are you looking at?
area as well with that Blizzard.
When you look at the light, don't you
Sana
sneeze?
has a
You don't do
photon
that.
barrier, and he
heard
didn't
that.
Chat,
do
when
it.
you guys look
Using
at the
it
light,
early.
you sneeze,
South
right?
Korea are
I've never
eager.
heard that
I
in
don't
my
know if
life.
Blizzard
What do you mean you
bounced
never
against
heard that
the
in your
wall.
life?
If I want to
Either
sneeze, I
way,
sneeze.
Finland
No, when you
are
look,
trapped.
chat.
They couldn't get
When you
out
guys
because
need
of
to
the
sneeze, you
main
look
wall
at the
of
light to help you
Sparkle.
sneeze.
South Korea take the first point.
That's a thing.
Or
Bro,
first
just
fight of the
sneeze,
final
sneeze.
point.
Tell your brain sneeze.
Only at the
Korea
sun?
know
No,
that they
I look at
have
the
to play
light.
this
No, bro, how about if I
flawlessly.
tell my
To be able to
my
get
fist your
the
face,
match
bro?
you
How
need
about if I
to
tell
go
my
to
fist
match
down?
point just means they're one step
In
closer
game,
to
in
being
game.
able to get the revenge that they
yeah.
wanted. Both these semifinals for these teams are so close.
It's only
You know,
a
they're
reflex
putting
that some
everything
people
on the
have.
line right now, but South Korea are getting
Oh,
closer
you don't
and
have that
closer
reflex?
to that
No,
finish
I
line.
don't- I don't
need
It just
it.
keeps
I don't-
everybody
that's why
at
you're
bay
bottom
here
500.
with that grab flux.
You just
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure
time
you're
to
gonna go
think
back
in these
home and you're
fights.
not
You
even
just
in
have to
top
go
100.
for the heroic
I haven't
play, and Masa with the
placed-
tempo engage against the flux of Hanbin.
Korea looks like they're really. Oh, I don't know. Cloud, come on, Cloud.
But they gotta trade on the fielder. South Korea don't have a lot of healing. Sparkle
I think
manages to
definitely
fall back to
Finland
the
wins this
team,
fight.
but Masa rides above.
No, Korea's gonna like.
Kicks him in the
Oh,
head.
you see what happened?
And Finland
Hey, that's the
managed to
Symmetra.
make this fight.
Whoa, what are they beating? What are they beating?
What do you mean they're
South
winning?
Korea only hits Chio and Hanbin. The
They're
DPS
actually
of South Korea
farming.
got separated. They can at least depend on the photon
And it kills-
barrier off.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, I'm an
and that will
idiot.
be enough
It's
to take
that
down
easy.
Finland
I coached them
as the
earlier.
last
Yeah,
seconds
you did
drain
not.
by.
Yep.
South
Korea takes it
will go to
2-1.
match
I
point.
need. Okay, now we need Finland, chat. This is how I root for teams. Now we need Finland to win. So it's another
Fantastic
2-2,
team play
and
coming through
it's
from
going to
South
be, what do you
Korea
call
to
it?
be able to get the
A
lead
game
in
5.
the series. South Korea surrounds them, and then
Chat, who do you guys think is
you
winning this
see
match?
Masa and Nikki having to use their cooldowns way more selfishly in
Korea.
those scenarios. So you
think
just
Korea takes
lack
this
a lot of
pretty
that burst healing that you wish you had for those moments where
You also
Vistola
think
and
Korea?
Hanbin are going at it in the front line.
But
Wait,
let's see.
Lip on Wedo.
Final.
There's
I
no
just
way
like
Surasa
final
would've.
map. I just unfortunately remember that South Korea, didn't they full count New
push
Queen
map?
Street
We know,
against
I don't think
Canada?
so.
We just
They did.
So
We didn't get a chance to see that, but
it was probably fantastic, and
Chat just backed
Finland regretting that and maybe didn't get a chance to see the strategy. We'll see if
hello.
that gives an edge to South Korea.
Sorry, I had to go
having
back to
reveal that.
listen.
I got stopped at the
why
bathroom.
is you as the Canadian, are you bringing this up for
No, we walked
yourself?
out.
feel
I was
like
walking
that's
out.
just absolutely Doom Street right there. But it's going to be Cloud getting the first pick for this new Queen Street.
Because I won't mention Hanbin getting walls off either. What a heads-up play from Cloud.
That's
He
not
is the
S-Spawn.
May player to watch.
You
at
keep
this
saying you're
World
S-Spawn.
Cup. Finland deserve all the respect in the world.
Did you wash your hands? Yes, but
Masa
I shook
is
someone's
such
hand,
a
so.
threat, too.
He really is, and when you take a look at New Queen Street and how these Lucios get a chance to interact with each other, you're really looking at Masa to be able to walk right around. He's one of the best Lucios to get behind the team and reposition.
You're the one of those
somebody
guys
so
that I
those
see
with
going in the
loving
bathroom and they
arms
just
and
walk
Vestola
out, bro.
or
That's
Cloud.
disgusting.
Even
I don't
saw
even go to the
Masa
bathroom.
going back,
yeah, I forgot.
taxi
You
Nikki
go to the
back
bathroom once
into
every
the
week, you
fight,
said.
setting a
Bro,
beat here to help him
you have a
find
lot
that
of
first healing.
Finland took so much damage, and they're
Pent up
still,
stuff.
are they actually going to commit to teleporting to a safer room now that they're all regenerated and healthy? They try to put the pressure onto Hanbin first.
Oh, it looks like Finland
Who
is
that
winning
anchor for
so
South
far,
Korea?
first
The
minute.
immortality's brought out from Fielder. South Korea can't see
Bro, it feels so
out-heal
weird
the
seeing
damage that
Symmetra.
Finland put out,
I don't like
especially
Symmetra.
after the Matrix from Mickey.
I don't like
was
Symmetra
placed
in
right
comp.
at the front. So this
I like
is a
what,
good lead for
Wait, the
Finland, but
Lucio
wait,
did.
Fielder, wait.
Yeah.
Whoa, no.
I like
Almost.
I like what
Fielder
China and Korea were
almost
running
helping
the
to clutch it
dive.
back out for South
or like
Korea.
a base.
But at this
or
point,
with,
Team Finland
what's
is
actually
working so
crazy
hard.
is we're not
They
seeing
might
a lot
even
of
get this
Bastion.
first capture,
Yeah.
but
Bastion's
they
strong
are
in this
down
batch.
a few
No, but I
members.
think
They're going to
it's
have
Sigma.
to give up this space.
Sigma's like
no,
one of the best
no,
things against Bastion.
Finland didn't have a Lucio
Jay,
to
check
disengage.
WebMD if I can
Finland
peek symptoms.
almost
I think he might be
went
pregnant.
too far to try and get that checkpoint. Finland get out with their lives. Vestola is still needing some help to get out, and the teleporter is gone.
Oh, what's up? What's up,
Vestola
Salt
is the
Salt? Oh my god, is that
target.
Salt Salt the right?
How does that
talking
hit
about the right?
Hanbin? And now the sound barrier, the tempo,
Wait, where is it?
favors Finland with the photon barrier.
Oh, it's talking about me.
But this map is all
Because people were
divided up.
thinking I was
Finland won't be able to
uh,
push that advantage they had.
Finland are going to keep it though.
I'm
I mean,
actually
at this
really
point,
surprised
you've got the
Korea
lead.
is
You've
not
got the
doing
Quebec
well right
Bucks,
now.
You've got Vestola with that too.
The Chio sound barrier doesn't come out, and the immortality. That's the type of trust this backline of South Korea has. And Lip with the overclock wants to finish what
disgusting.
he started.
Actually, if I had to go
That's
take
one.
if I had to go to the
Immortality
bathroom
wants
as well as
to
a number
end it
2, I'd
now.
probably go back to my
And
hotel.
Finland
Not
will only
use
get
one of
away
these
with a
restrooms.
54-meter start.
Still very close to that checkpoint, and South Korea have a little bit of a ways to go in order to be able to match that meterage. Bot's gonna make it back to that halfway point, but Team Finland have that Symmetra teleporter to be able to help get them to that point just a little bit faster. But Lip,
I
this is
will
where
be
that
honest
key
with you,
difference
chat.
comes into play for South Korea, and why we didn't see a choice of
I'm gonna be
Esperanza in
completely
terms
honest
of
with
that
you
push
guys.
map. You don't
I think
want to
Overwatch
give Lip
probably
even
has
more
the
sight
best
lines to
smelling
work with.
exhibit.
At the very least, he gets bogged a little bit
Smelling.
by the map
Yeah.
architecture.
Did you go to the other one?
Sound barrier for Chio doesn't have a flux
Until
to
this all
worry
said,
about.
I went to the World of
Cloud,
Warcraft
you know,
section
likes to
and
get
smelled
up
like
close and
a cave
personal,
occupied by
delivering
Golem.
that gift off the blizzard. Gotta wait for that teleporter to get back online. South Korea have the high ground. They can choose when this fight takes place, but they waited too long as Finland climb up there, but Cloud is missing. Maybe is waiting for South Korea to drop and then goes for the blizzard, but South Korea know what to expect. The Matrix to try and catch out Sparkle, teleports out, and now Lip has been hunted down. Finland have the one-man advantage.
Yo,
And
what
this
I
lead
noticed
is
about
still in favor
Finland
of
is that Finland
Now
usually
Hawk
starts
is
off pretty
isolated.
like
Chio will
slow,
try to
but then once they
decide.
get
I
in
think
their
the
groove,
help
they
has
are
gone
a
out. South
team,
Korea
man.
are gonna try and fire back against Finland with the Matrix.
Yeah,
And Masa with the
they are
sound
looking like a
barrier
team.
Gives Finland a chance, but the Cloud Blizzard is actually denied. The win condition of Finland is gone, and South Korea still have the photon barrier to play off of. So I think it's a 4v4 though, so this is anyone's game, Necra.
Well, it looks like Hanbin's gonna
There you
clear
go.
that up and seal the deal. South Korea are able to shut down Finland, take back control of the bot, and pick up where they left things off. Lip also with the
Imagine showing this to a
overclock
new
here is
player.
able to be able
Yeah,
to use that ultimate.
I don't think they'd
but we're
understand.
really looking right now at whether or not Vestola can just get this Gravitic Flux down. Something that Finland have been doing really well is they know that Lip tries
Well, I mean,
to
there's
play
so
on
many
off
characters,
angle,
there's
likes
so
to be
many
able to
different
play with
abilities
by
and
himself.
there's so many
And so
ultimates.
Finland
You just gotta keep
capitalizing
track
on
of them
that,
all.
using something like the teleporter to help shut things down. Here's the overclock.
There's no sound barrier for Chio to help South Korea, and it's all up to Lip to get that opening, and the damage has been done, and the flex of Festola was too late. South Korea take this fight, but
Bro,
how
I
many
love
bodies
watching
do they
Sojin
lose? It's only
take like
one.
off angles.
So South Korea
Like, they always play
most
themselves and then
certainly
they
can
just
keep
don't
up this
look at
momentum
them.
and get the forward
And then they just
checkpoint.
get free
Ooh, they're
kills.
getting really close though. Finland might try to come back in and get the
Will there
recontest
be-
here,
will
but
be- will
Hoffman
there
is
ever be
there to
another
meet
World
them.
Cup?
You got the accretion as well to help stun them
I
as
don't
they
know.
start to walk back
I
in,
hope.
but there is that checkpoint for South Korea.
South Korea can play this corner. They try to teleport upwards. The Cloud May wall blocks them, so South Korea play out of line of sight. Finland drops
World Cup
to
is probably
them.
one of the best things
Sana
Overwatch
has
has.
a photon barrier if they want to divide this fight up, but once they had Hoffman
And I
in their
remember
grasp,
vouching. I don't know if you guys
all
watched me
they
for a very
needed
long
was
time.
that
I remember
symmetric
vouching for
DPS
Overwatch
to
World Cup to come
grow.
back because it was one
And
of the best things
Finland
ever.
are on the chase. South Korea can't afford to get staggered too much. South Korea can still smile because they have that 57-meter lead advantage. But South Korea just need to
that's
die
pretty
on
cool.
the bot. They need to reset
I definitely want to go check out the other areas.
Oh, what? The amplification matrix from Fielder? Was that a fat finger? It doesn't
That's
look like
gonna-
anybody
that's
was going to be
gonna
able to
go
take
down.
advantage
Gonna
of
go
that. Even though Chio
go
was
down.
there, you're just not going to be in a position to make use of that ultimate. So Fielder investing that amplification matrix for no reason, and so Finland just like that.
Okay, tie
will
game
have
right now,
surprises,
chat.
get the
3.5 to
checkpoint
go.
of their own and start on their path to victory because they know they need this map in order to stay alive in this series.
Taking a second for this lead to generate from Finland. It's still tied. And then
Nice
Finland
wall.
back away. The sound barrier is the flood, the blizzard,
Oh,
the
they have to get.
cloud.
Oh, nice
South
wall.
Korea
That's gonna be a big lead right there.
And the photon barrier, South
That's a
Korea
big wall,
couldn't
big blizzard
protect
by Cloud, yeah.
themselves, and Finland,
That was nice.
They're on their way to the end.
This is where Finland starts to come alive a little bit more. We praised them in their earlier series for their team coordination, their focus
They went
fire,
May.
and also just the aggression that they bring to the table. And now it's
I
South
think
Korea
that's
that's going
where I
to be on
thought
the
they were
back
gonna
foot
go.
as
They were
Finland
running
starts
this
to push
comp
the
earlier.
gas.
Oh, good shield from Bestola,
Korea was
but
doing well with it. I'm surprised they didn't, like, just keep it.
He tries to get past this tank. And Finland are all just out in the open, and Lip hasn't found any picks. Finland's support backline is so good.
Man, I
And
wish
the
this was how my
Matrix
comp
from
games
Finland,
went.
They didn't even
But
have
most
time
of
to
the
use
times
it.
they're like
South
the team fights
Korea
end so
are
fast.
pushing
They're
them
not
to
really
the
even team
brink.
fights.
And it just looks like it's going the way of South Korea slowly but surely, especially with the respawn advantage. South Korea
Yeah.
only live with 3.
Yeah.
And they can still push the bot though.
They can. Those forward spawns are still activated here for Finland as well, so able to get back out into the fight.
Yeah, sure.
Way quicker, and
I'll do it
look
right
at the lead that they were able to take over South Korea. It's gonna be about 35 meters that they get a chance to play with, and wow, he's so low.
He didn't have ice block. Why didn't he ice block? And there's no immortality because Fielder didn't trust that.
The
He
main
said
wall was in the way.
That's a you problem. Yeah, that didn't work out either. Finland, what a punish. And that was momentum that South Korea desperately needed because we only have 1:40 left. Forward checkpoint. Finland on their way around the corner, but Fielder has the Amp Matrix. They're not going to use it on the high ground. They're going to try and get as much exposure, running it down the lane. But Finland know what's coming. They're going to play the corner.
Chinese are cursing
Fielder
the
waits
game.
for the
Everyone
call.
said Korea.
Waits for Finland
What
to get
happened?
more committed.
Bro, I'll be
With
honest,
South
I wish
Korea
they were
to have
like
the weight
more
on their
variety.
shoulders to make a move.
It's always the same comp.
But will it be checkmate?
I know, like, they'll
Finland
make
have
me
the sound
comfortable with,
barrier
like, the best
too
comp, but, like,
to buy themselves seconds to get away from the Amp Matrix.
Crazy though. Chat
As
always
it's a
saying
stalemate,
J3
Necro.
cursed, but he
It's a
is
stalemate
cursed.
now, but take a look at how much time has been off the clock, and Mickey is about to make this a 5v4 minute left.
You might curse it early
Yeah, the Amp
on.
Matrix from
but
Fielder. Mickey just
as it went
matched
on,
it with his own,
he's
so
been
it
right.
was all neutralized. And the bot is still moving, and South Korea find themselves behind metaphorically and physically. And they have to go through the back alley. Finland know where they are. This is a choke that South Korea don't want to be in. The grab box hits 3. Finland hold on to the sound barrier. They are confident in this fight. It's 116 meters to 57. Where's the
The finals are being played today. Qualid. Are the finals being played today or tomorrow? Qualid. The finals are being played today, dude. Right after this game, actually.
South Korea look unaffected. 22 seconds left.
22 seconds left, and look how much work South Korea has cut out for them. The photon barrier is useless as Team Finland.
Oh
is
yeah,
back up with
this
it.
is going to a map 5 too, bro. I love map
To
5s.
keep them alive against three
another
ultimates
map
coming up from
Another map
Finland.
5. If,
It is
I mean, Finland
final
finishes
moments,
this.
Kiwi. Finland might be able to
Oh, the Mayolt's down, but he died.
But the Blizzard should be enough. No, South Korea are not even frozen. They use so many ultimates to only slow down Finland. And now they have to make their way all the way across the map. And
There's
need
no
to
way,
be
right?
Finland.
perfect
I
from
mean,
here
Finland
on
can
out.
still win
We
back. I mean,
enter
Korea,
overtime.
they both have.
Finland just needs.
So still about
yeah.
2
They both have
fights, and
3
South
ults.
Korea are gonna need the win, and when Finland still have ultimates to spare.
Almost 4.
So the job for South Korea is not done.
I mean,
quite
Korea has
yet.
both supports.
Fielder can help
Finland
even
has both
evade
supports.
here with the amplification matrix.
I don't know.
and
I think it's
Trio
going to come down to
still
the
has
tank
a South
matchup.
barrier in their back pocket.
Pistola against
But
Hanbin.
Finland, they have a way to
Hanbin
overwhelm
has
this.
about to have ult though.
This would be the
Yeah.
most historical comeback.
But I mean,
that
even if they
South
win,
Korea has
I
ever
mean, even
seen.
if Korea
If
wins
they
a
can make
fight,
that
they still gonna need to win another
57
fight.
meter comeback. The Flux barely dodged.
like there's at least
Hanbin, I don't think
2 more
affected
fights
anyone
after
with
this
that Masa. So patient on the sound barrier. They can use this for tempo or to buy time against the
2
fielder
windows,
amplification
oh,
matrix.
nice wall.
Sauna protects their half of the field with
Nice
the photon
beat
barrier.
by Korea.
Pistola can't be saved. Also was too late. South Korea are in pain though. It's a 4v4. It's up to these DPS to make an impact. And Sparkle hunts them all down. And South Korea
It's okay.
Okay.
Good shit, Korea, but they're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to win another fight.
Bro, we're about to have an overtime banger.
Sparkle does have his Mayult. Sparkle's gonna need a fat Mayult, but Cloud almost has his, and Pistola also, they have beat, not beat, Tinkle. Hanbin is 50 on another ult.
Finland can take an early fight. Finland, if they drop, they walk into the Blizzard.
Oh! They lose their Mayults!
The win condition of South Korea are gone.
They lose their Mayults!
Game 5.
This is the beginning.
Game 5, chat! Game 5! This is Overwatch.
Bro, this is only game 4, and there's already a big crowd.
That's fucking nice, bro. Okay, let's see this. Is Korea holding on the top? No, they're not. They actually, hey, Korea usually holds on top, but I'm pretty sure they're respecting this team this
They're
time.
going to have behind them as well. But South Korea can use their Symmetra as a disengage tool to make sure that they're taking as little damage as possible.
Finland are not even going to be challenged or pushed at this first corner. South Korea have Hanbin also stunned up on the left. He has to be ready to jump off this bridge if he takes too much pressure. But it's Pistola that is down, but the grasp brings him back to full health as Finland starts to take control of the top of this bridge. South Korea needs to be quick
At
to
least on
disengage.
attack, wouldn't
If
it be
things
better
get
to have a Bastion
scary,
with a Symmetra?
the Maywo from
At least on
Cloud
attack?
almost keeps South Korea here too long.
No, I
and
think they
again,
use the
poke.
Symmetra
It's so
to
strong.
get a high ground,
Sauna
right?
finds Geo.
to
South
get
Korea
close
doesn't
and
have the
to,
speed
yeah, like
to get
that.
out of this.
Symmetra's really good for like taking ground and.
Here comes Sauna.
Holy shit, bro. Finland is not fucking around, bro. They TP right into the middle of the team and they just go fucking ham.
Progress from Finland. Can South Korea
If Korea
connect?
loses
I don't
this,
think they want to. Look at
I
how
am
far
going to
away
be
Hanbin is.
so
Red's not even alive right now to be able to
surprised.
invest the
So wait, did it go
teleporter.
1-1 or did it go
So Finland,
2-1?
just like that, they're going to get
What do
the
you mean?
first capture. And that
How
time
did the map
bank
go?
is enormous.
map was
That's
Korea?
5 minutes on the clock
went
here for Finland
1-1.
to work with. And you can hear the crowd
it went
cheering
1-1.
them on.
Oh, it's
Finland
1-0,
right now, a
1-1.
crowd favorite to try to get this win
Jay, I'm
over
listening to
South
Waleed on
Korea.
this.
Oh, they're battling against the South Korean fans too. I almost said in the chat, but in the crowd. Probably in the chat too. Finland, we said against KSA, they're a hard team to stop. You can only slow them down. As Finland advance
1-0,
up the
1-1,
core, they're trying to
Korea
deny the use
2-1,
of this
now it's
matrix.
2-2.
The photon barrier from Lip has to be used to
what Waleed
anchor
said.
South Korea in this position.
1-1.
So that they can keep poking and prodding down at Finland, but South Korea can't hold this position. They're too stubborn. But they will go down without a fight. Fielder is able to get a trade, but without Fielder's sweet healing, Finland
Korea,
will
bro. What's
continue
going on, man?
Had to give up a little bit of card progress there,
Dude.
but you can say they were looking at the final objective. Come on, somebody, get the please.
Don't pull a
please don't
KSA
get off the card. I will lose my mind.
I should do pull a KSA because
Team
they won.
Finland. Wow, Cloud goes down just like that. Lip snips him out of nowhere.
Oh, can Finland? I don't know if they want to give up this momentum, but Pistola gets stunned. The lasering from
Holy
Lip
shit.
is too much.
His tracking.
He's going aggressive.
His tracking is insane.
They're spawn camping?
And South Korea bought themselves a chance to fight back. That was starting to get out of hand.
It was. Now Team Finland have to work to build up that momentum again, but South Korea are going to opt to play this really far forward. They know that if they try to play
Holy
these
shit, if
doors,
Finland
they're going to
wins.
force out a ton of ultimates, and that's exactly what's happening.
Chat
And
put
this is the grab
10.1
play.
million on Korea,
Vestola
81%.
trusted
Finland has
his team to kill
19%.
Harvin, so Finland redirects his
Yo, the
ground
payout
force
for
to the
Finland
rest
is
of
nuts.
South Korea.
If they win.
And
Yeah.
South Korea overextended. This should not even be where the fight is taking place. South Korea went from like the ego spawn hold and got
Yeah, I don't know what that
Now
fight
Finland
was.
Could maybe cap here.
That's what it
Lip
was.
has the teleporter to try and help them contest. South Korea have maybe got themselves another fight.
Oh,
And
nice
they're
wall,
running
nice
into the
wall.
circle. He drops to Blizzard. Cloud doesn't have the ice block because he
No
has to
way,
Blizzard.
nice. Oh,
Sound
Korea can
barriers
hold
and
this.
Everything but the kitchen sink is thrown.
No!
And South Korea don't have their DPS. And Finland have all the time in the world.
They used 4 ults! 4
South
ults!
Korea's game plan
And
there
they
is
still
just to
lost.
try to
And they
get
still
out of
lost
ultimates.
that.
They know how much Finland has to work with, and if you're able to lessen the burden, then South Korea has an easier time to be able to hold this defense. But Finland, they don't care about that. They see that finish line. They see where that victory box is going to be. They want to plant themselves on that third objective, and they got the ball rolling now.
Vestola.
Nice
is
boot by
alive
Masa.
with Masa, this is his territory. And he's booping. No way.
Oh my god, like Lucio. Oh, he got the kill credit. Oh! He did that. He stole it away from his teammate, I'm pretty sure. I did.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Or did he just try to jump off and Masa just wanted to get the kill credit? Yeah, okay, he wanted the kill credit. That was nice. It looked good. It looked good.
They're about to round this final corner. This is where things get a little tricky here for Finland. We're gonna end up seeing South Korea try to take this pool side. They take the high ground away,
I
but
didn't even know
where's the
there was a 4 in
Maywall?
there.
Where's the team
Wait,
right
where's
now?
the photon barrier go?
I've never
Okay,
gone
there
that
it
way.
is. Okay, South Korea can hold behind the cart. Remember, they're on defense. But Finland will be able to push this cart, but they'll have a lot of room to work with. This is a good point to defend, and the flux comes out from Vestola. GU doesn't have a barrier, but a good Maywall. It's actually Finland hurting themselves there with the Maywall. Was a drown vest. Didn't want Vestola to get too far, but Finland are getting far. They have almost a 3-minute time bank, and they're up by 1 in this fight. Good Amp Matrix exchange, but Mickey is down. Finland has to use the barrier, or they won't have enough sustain. And now you just remove Fielder, and Finland start to see progress. South Korea have to regroup and play off of respawn. Mickey will also be on Kiriko.
That's a
to
big
teleport
ult.
here faster as Finland march on to the end of the match.
This is the old patch.
With over a 2-minute time bank, South Korea can't
that's what?
even leave spawn. Masa has played
Just Masa in the
fully
kill.
That she's broken?
Finland
That she's
complete
broken?
the map.
Finland have been bringing the absolute pressure. South Korea have been folding under it.
Look at the
Every
crowd,
single
man. There's a lot of
moment.
people,
Finland knows
watching,
exactly
man.
where
This is so
to
fucking
hit
cool.
Korea, where it
I wish
hurts.
they need to make more Overwatch events. Where's Megan? I need
Finland
not,
chance.
not Meg, but I
I
need
can
Megan.
understand
Where's
it.
more?
It's
I need more
ridiculous.
Overwatch events.
Imagine in a world where the dusk set South Korea 3-1. They were realistic where they weren't sure about Hanbin. Hanbin is
You
not
waved. I
the
was like, what, you
problem.
need something?
Finland are just so good. This composition.
Who cares about?
They are showing
cares about
other
Surasa-san?
teams how
Oh,
to play it.
I know. Well,
Yeah, they're giving a master class right now. There's so
Huh?
many great
I don't know. She was
things
waving, and I was like, "Who are you
point
waving
out
to?" And
about
she was like,
how
"I was waving to
Team Finland are
Surasa-san,"
playing
but
this
I don't think you
composition.
saw.
But I really want to talk
Oh.
about how Vestola has been able to just be nasty with the accretions. How many times have we seen him hit a rock to the face of somebody in South Korea?
Dude,
Whoa, I
Vestola
didn't see
is.
that.
I think
I mean, look at that.
Vestola is fucking disgusting on
Didn't he eat a
Sigma.
blizzard too?
He's got a
Awesome,
physics degree or something. I'm not even
Masa?
sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's a
Masa.
PhD
I mean,
at this
Masa
point.
wasn't. Didn't Masa come out of retirement to play in this chat?
Yeah, he just absolutely like a carry.
Oh,
that
they're
final
spawn
moment.
holding too,
But
and they
we're
have.
about to
Yeah,
get
he came out
into
of retirement to
this
play.
Next round where South Korea has to try
He's
to
still
lead
really
the
fucking
spawn.
good.
Sparkles on the Genji, Humpins on the Junker Queen. They're gonna throw
And they
something
cap with
at
2
this,
minutes, that's
or
huge.
Team Finland gonna take this map.
The Hanbin shout. It's gonna give that overhealth to Sparkle. That's one of his best heroes, but against the Sigma, if you get hit by an accretion, you're dead. Speaking of that, Sparkle is, and so is Chio. You can mitigate the damage that Symmetra does. And Sana disengages so quickly, so smartly. But Finland don't have
They run this comp. Finland runs this comp perfectly.
They gotta back away.
They do, and Liv got a pick there too, right? So even if you had Nikki available, you really are looking at just having to give some space up to Liv. You want to play around this corner because it's going to give you a better defensive position. The Hartman's sitting in the Junker Queen. Genji? On the Genji. This Genji, though, going up against something like the Mei and the Symmetra, that's tough.
With this Junker Queen, it's all about the engage. You don't have a shield. You don't have a lot of sustain. You cannot take both. You will not win the long war. As South Korea head in with the speed, they ignore Vestola, they head to the back line.
Okay, he
Mickey
landed
is a
it.
victim.
Oh, he got two actually. Oh, what a rock, bro. Oh, you saw him mad. You saw him mad.
Does he pop the barrier to salvage this fight? It seems unwinnable. South
Damn,
Korea
yeah, you saw him pissed off because he's gonna get that kill after that sick rock.
Deficit.
South Korea might be able to get this first capture point. But Finland are actually making a move on this one.
I think Queen ult is useless though, because Masa's just gonna beat the Queen ult. Unless they can force it with something else.
So Finland have to think twice about this. They want to play from the high ground. They don't want to play this straight away though. Hampin has a rampage ready to go, and you're able to get the bleed onto Team Finland.
Yeah.
And they can't use this impressive healing that they've got in the back line.
Liv gets hit by an accretion.
Oh, Liv.
He's dead. Gets meleeed. Sound barrier 5v4 in favor of Finland, but Mickey's dead again. So much of South Korea's focus has now been on this backline. They know they can't win the tank mirror. And it's up to Sparkle, who cuts down.
No, that's exactly what they're doing.
Damn, that was beautiful.
But they're using Queen ult to get the Lucio out and then using play right.
They still have Queen
ult. Gives me goosebumps sometimes. Just knowing how good he's been on this hero. And how often we've been able to see him pop off on the Genji. Try the blade no different, able to help secure the team fight here for South Korea, but Team Finland are coming back with a vengeance.
Now they use Queen ult.
He's like, I'm done anyway, but I'm taking you with me. Finland are anti-heal.
Wow, Masa live. Oh no, Masa's down. Oh, this Korea's running a weird comp, but it's working.
Against Mickey.
Nice.
Goodbye. South Korea, 3.5 minutes to. Is there going to be a
So then it's the other way around. They're going to use Genji, Lucio.
See the Mei bashing coming out from Finland, which is actually the DPS duo that we saw.
I think it's either or, vice versa. If one ult happens, then they use the other ult.
Either way, I'm still kind of
How much pressure can this Sana Bastion put onto Hotbin?
Damn, 4.5 minutes. Even I think 4.5 minutes is good though. They might have a lot of time, but this map is hard to hold.
Yeah, missing that Symmetra.
Oh, and now Sana's running the Bastion. Yeah, now we're seeing the Bastion play. Oh, nice wall!
Korea want to punish them then. They might have walked into a trap. Great Maywall from Claude, but no kills out of that. Even with the M-Matrix and Fielder 2, I am surprised we still have 10 people on the field. But look who's back there. Sparkle is in deep. He has the sound barrier as Cloud tries to divide South Korea with the Blizzard. But it's Lip that continues to make an impact.
Lip isn't it. Lip's disgusting.
And a team wipe in favor of South Korea with less than 4 minutes to go to the end of the map.
Vestola tried his best to try to stop that card as long as he could. That contest
4
is
minutes,
gonna
man.
buy
4
Finland
minutes. I
some
mean, if they
valuable
cap
time.
really fast, then
But look at
that'd be
where
cool.
Liv can take this angle. You can play around pool, you can play around this high ground, play in some of these positions where Team Finland just doesn't have access to you. Who can jump on that? There's very little mobility on the side of Finland right now. Once you've lost that Symmetra,
Korea has
it's really
3
gonna be
ults.
up to Masa to try to dislodge this Sojourn.
Shield is down for Vestola, so is the Grasp. So Finland can't hold this top window any longer. South Korea can harass it while the Genji can climb to the high ground, and so can Lip. The overclock is unleashed. Lip takes aim, and Sparkle cuts them by the heel. 5v4. South Korea now rampage to the end. That's Cloud by some seconds with ice. With the
Oh, this is a game. This is what I like to see in this fucking series, bro. Map 5, both teams fully capped, and there's fucking. That's a good game. That is a good game.
Talk about a fast push for Team Finland, but South Korea, they also able to get such
That is a good
quick
game.
push down, and yeah, that's a 46-second advantage going the way of South Korea. When you take a look at the time bank difference, that's a lot.
Who won?
of
Nobody
wiggle
won
room to
yet.
work with when
It's
comes
over.
down
It's
to
the
generating
both teams
those
capped.
ultimates.
Korea capped on
What we've seen
246.
with
Finland capped with 2 minutes.
Positions before. We go into extra rounds because of these map completions. And
I thought you liked the
Finland
orange
can
chocolate.
take these smaller time
I don't
banks
like orange.
and turn it into
disgusting.
almost an
It's not
insurmountable
it's
lead.
disgusting. I just don't
These
like
extra
orange.
rounds, I think, are going to be a lot different with the
Disgusting.
compositional swaps we saw with
Absolutely.
Hanbin going to Junker
Who
Queen,
eats orange
Finland
chocolate,
opting for
bro?
the
That's
Bastion.
disgusting.
The issue with Finland's comp is that they don't have time
Wait, isn't that a
to
thing
set
in-
up
Yeah.
the Sauna Bastion.
He's
The
always
Solar
like, oh,
Shield
Cross
is
has a
getting
worse food
shattered
taste.
immediately.
Nah, the Cross
His
does not have good,
grasp is only
bad
gonna
food
last a
taste.
few seconds, and
Coming
Sauna
from
doesn't
King, he
wanna
likes
be
Subway
the reason
and
to
Taco Bell.
lose the
No, no,
fight.
I like-
He has
okay, I
to
like
play
both those.
smart.
Okay,
and
you
conservatively.
have shit food takes. Nah,
South
never mind.
Korea go back to just the
I was
hyper
gonna talk
engaged
about the way
comp
here.
of this Junker Queen.
You wouldn't even be here. You'll be in the bathroom.
Lip and Sparkle at their best heroes.
I was gonna go
Finland
get
are
it
on the
because I
attack,
wanted
so
the
they get a
breakfast.
chance to scope
But then,
it out
like,
a
it hit,
little
like,
bit,
10
see what
o'clock,
South
I'm like,
Korea
don't
are going to be investing into this defense. And
You should have
try to
woke
make
up at
some
6 a.m. like I did.
That is a terrifying picture of Hanbin at the front door. This will be the last face you remember before your eyes close. South Korea with a close hold defense, but Finland counter-rotate to a further away door to take advantage of the poke that Junker Queen is very weak against. Finland focusing at least at Fielder and Chio. Hanbin is at half health. The wall is brought up from Cloud, but Lip strikes through Sauna as soon as he goes to tank form. And South Korea at least were able to take some of this time
Nice
bank
rock,
down
bro.
before Finland move on.
Another sick
They wasted
accretion.
about
Pistola
45
is
seconds. That's
landing
good.
these left and
So do they
right.
always
We're gonna
hold
get down
close?
to a minute and 10
Holding
seconds,
close just
starting around the
guarantees
first
you to
quarter
have
of
2
that first
fights,
point,
and usually
but
if you hold
South
really
Korea
close
gets
and you
to
do
take
really
this
well,
defensive
you waste a
position
lot of time and you
before
get
they
ults
get a
for
setup
that
for
second
Sauna's
hold that you have.
Bastion. That gives a big advantage here to South Korea, especially when you look at someone like Hanbin that can use the knife from Junker Queen to help dislodge somebody.
The South Korea want to take the initiative. They've already used the shout because of the initial damage from Team Finland. Sparkle's getting frozen up, manages to dash out, but some important cooldowns were just used. The dash, the shout. South Korea need a second, and Finland are not letting them think
I mean-
or do anything. They managed to lock down.
Oh my
Hanbin,
god,
and
that,
Sparkle's
okay,
next on the
okay.
hit list.
Finland is kind of rolling right now. And they used window,
Getting
but
a lot of pushback coming out of spawn. They can't point
oh
A.
my god, and Finland has
Gotta be
4
careful,
ults.
that
Korea
time
only
bank,
has
20
2
seconds
here.
left. Finland can push the advantage. They've got the Gravitic Flux. Walk up to the spawn
What are you
room
cheering for?
doors. Lip wants
Let's
Silver
go
Cloth
Finland.
online,
I mean,
but does he even get a chance to get it off
Korea was
here?
supposed to be like the second.
Finland have so many ults.
The second, like,
This
you
is
know.
their fight to win, unless Lip has something to say about it.
The second
Listen,
favorite
He
team.
doesn't even drop the barrier. Pistola has so much health. He takes all of Lip's attention, and the flux is enough to overwhelm Hanbin. And South Korea don't have a tank to defend. It's up to Sparkle to get on the flank, and that's closed off. So is Sparkle yet again because of this Maywall from Cloud. South Korea find themselves down 2 with Finland.
Yeah, this is
heading
actually
to point B.
really
And
bad
back
for
up.
Korea.
Sparkle
They are
Genji
giving up
doesn't even have
so
the play
much.
line right now, and Chio is a sound bearer for only one ultimate. Sonic can keep them off this.
And they walled off Hanbin. Oh my god.
He doesn't even need
Oh, I
it.
like the Junker Queen
I'm
right here.
surprised Hanbin could touch at all.
Oh, yeah, it worked the first
Cloud
time, but they
is
adjusted
on
and they
today.
okay, I'll play by it.
Finland are on a roll in overtime. Any fight loss will end
Bro,
the push.
Korea's not going to be
Cloud
happy
doesn't
with
even
themselves
care
after
about
this
getting
game if
taken
they
down
lose.
here because he can come back from spawn. The spawn is right behind them. And Finland still get a chance to use his artillery strike, try to get some space for themselves. But South Korea, they're starting to look at the wall right now. They've got
Oh,
to
they're
rotate
taking on-
around this
okay,
point.
that's
Gotta
a
start to
interesting-
strike and keep this
it's
defense
interesting.
alive because
They're gonna have Blade. They're gonna probably
they
beat
got the
Blade
win
and
in
go in.
themselves
Oh,
right
but they
now.
have
South
beat.
Korea
Yep.
are drowning, but they're back on their feet. They're still afloat because of this sound barrier of Chio and Sparkle. It's too much health to get through.
Oh, shit.
And he's found. Finland up by 2.
No
with
way.
the artillery strike to rain down on South Korea, who find themselves
They did really well with Queen. I don't know what's going on right now.
Their team desperately need.
Yeah, they should switch off of Queen for the Bastion.
Is South Korea's last hope.
Wait a minute. Finland is playing fucking up. Finland is playing out of their minds. There's no way. There's no way. He has a Queen ult. Oh, he gets a big Queen ult though, but they 0.01.
Back on the cards, and the rest of South Korea might be able to play off of the anti-heal of the
Oh my.
But Finland has
No way. They actually brought it back. No.
does he make this win?
It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. No.
It's a healer though.
Oh!
Gets the last lag.
Yo!
Full completion for Finland.
Hey, that is a great push regardless. 0.01. I thought after the recall, I didn't know if you had enough time after the recall to get back on point, but apparently you do. Holy shit.
Finland almost got a full capture, a second.
Dude, all the games today have been so fucking good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I was screaming too hard. Sorry.
0.0. That's a lot of distance.
In this round, South Korea only had a
0.01?
minute advantage. I forgot.
Yeah, well, they had
46
0.01 until they capped.
close
Not
enough.
even.
So they didn't cap. So if Korea
Yeah,
full
we round
caps
that up.
this, they lose.
We give
They
it
win.
to 'em.
And Finland loses.
But what do they do in this
But
situation?
they did this all
That
in
is-
overtime,
that
which is
so
insane.
insurmountable when you look at the fact that Team Finland put you. Look at that.
0.01.
0.01.
That's massive.
I was in my eyes.
Hey, I just want to
don't
say
deceive me.
0.01 meters is
That was
the
saved
difference
by
between
Sparkle at the
win
end.
or lose.
Good swap to the
Uh,
Tracer.
yeah,
He actually
actually-
had
what was that
initial
screen?
Actually, it
touch,
means a lot
but
here.
then like evaporated in a
He
second.
died, yes.
Managed to come back and then win it. I thought South Korea were gonna lose that for sure.
Oh, Mickey almost clutched. Almost, but you can't even call it a clutch right now because South Korea have to play this perfectly. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That is a lot of time to work
Oh,
with.
they had the
South
big
Korea
camera
are
over
going
here.
to continue to put their faith in this Hanbin Junker Queen.
This
with
place
the
is
Elite
crowded.
Sparkle
Yeah, I'm really
Genji
excited. I hope a lot of
and
WoW
this
people are like people from other
all-star
games are over
duo
here
of
celebrating
Fielder
this,
and Chio.
and then they start playing.
But Lip has to be opening things
Yeah,
up with a
definitely. Do you
pick.
think during the
This
grand
Sojourn is
finals,
so
do you
important.
think they'll be over here? But right now
Finland
they're
are
doing their own
playing very
arrangements right now,
close.
so.
This could be a risk. They won't have an easy route to escape. There's only that card as great cover and maybe the side room, but the Finland poke. They really wanted to finish off Sparkle. And Lip manages to trade out with Masa, and the respawn advantage is for South Korea.
They're still weak.
But any small win that Finland can take is precious seconds that they can take off of the South Korean time bank.
It's already 2 minutes. South Korea have to go back to spawn right now.
Nice,
Hanbin's
bro.
gonna get staggered.
Come on, Korea.
Lip is able to pop
Come on,
his
guys.
head
You're
out
better
of
than
that spawn
this.
room door, but he has no cover. Vestola and Cloud in this front line are still gonna keep this defense alive for Finland. And Mickey's gonna be the first one to an ultimate. You got that Amp Matrix. Even to just keep South Korea away from this point, and that's again now down to 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh, the Amp Matrix and South Korea were committed. Sona was ready at the perfect time. And it's just the one pick, but that one pick is huge. South Korea have to wait.
They've got to start working with what they've got, and
Oh,
South
the
Korea's
Genji's
not
going
very
over,
much.
Chad.
You've
The
got the
Genji's
Amp
going over. You
Matrix
see him?
from Fielder, but maybe Sparkle getting in the back line. Okay, Lip opens things
Oh!
up.
It's Mickey! Sparkle went on
Oh,
top of the roof.
Sparkle! That was a
Finland
good
didn't
fucking
see
flank.
it coming. They couldn't
only
take the
went up
front
two.
fight before it was too late.
He has
But
blade
that
too.
South Korean
They don't even have
timing
beats, so he
advantage
blades.
is gone. They only have
What's also
1
really impressive with
minute,
this these
and
players
that's
is like
it.
there's a person on their
That's
team
why
that
Finland don't
actually
care
calling out
about
which
playing
ults the
up
other team
close
has.
to South Korea's
Fucking,
spawn.
it's so interesting. It's
Well,
so
it might
cool.
look like it's really risky. Finland at this point have whittled away enough of the time bank that if they win one fight or if the cart's in overtime, look at how much room they have to work with. They have such a big lead in terms of how much progress they got in their round. Bastion in the front.
Oh, okay, Sparkle is dodging everything. The accretion, and he finds his way past the immortality. And Cloud is in trouble. Finland are carved apart. And South Korea need to win this quickly.
Nice.
They'll get point A.
This is a good
And the
game, man.
time bank
20
just gets
seconds.
Smaller and smaller. This will have to be an
Oh, but
overtime
look
push
what
to the
look what
end,
Finland's
or
doing.
it's Finland with the
They
biggest
know
upset
they
in
know how
Overwatch
far they
history.
need to get, so they're just stacking ults. They're just going to use all
Finland
5
and
ults for
South
one fight and
Korea.
probably win.
They had really
just
tough
stacking.
semifinals, but they want to prove that they were that close.
And Lip is just that close to finding some foreheads. Let's get this main wall out of his face. And as soon as that's gone, Finland are hiding. Fantastic
Wait, in a
play
best
from
of 3,
Cloud.
Korea would have won
South
this.
Korea,
But in a
the
best of
rampage,
5,
they're drawing Finland in,
Finland wins.
and Hanmin could be going in deep, but it's Festola that flies above!
They killed.
Punched!
They're using every ult. They're using every ult. This is GG's. This is GG's. There's no way. There's no way Korea wins.
Finland bounce back at the
Yeah.
biggest of times! And Finland
That's awesome, bro.
they defeat a World Cup champion!
That is fucking awesome. Come on, guys, clap.
Medal!
That was fucking nice. That was nice. Scream, scream.
Finland earned that win. They
That
were
was
so
nice.
close in their semifinal to
That was a
upsetting
great game. That was a
the
great
team of
game, bro.
Saudi
I cannot express how
Finland
like
have done it.
great all these games are.